Once upon a time, in a world where colors were beginning to fade, there lived a unicorn named Prism. Prism wasn't like other unicorns. She had a mane that shimmered in every color of the rainbow, glowing with vibrant hues that brightened the world wherever she went. Her hooves sparkled with stardust, and her eyes gleamed with kindness. Her special gift was that she could spread color and joy wherever she roamed. One sunny morning, Prism decided to embark on an adventure. Today, she said to herself, I will travel far and wide and bring color to every corner of the land. First, she trotted into the gray and misty valley of shadows. The trees here were tall but lacked their usual greenery, and the flowers had lost their brightness. The air was heavy, and the earth seemed tired. But as soon as Prism stepped into the valley, her rainbow mane began to glow brightly. A soft breeze blew, and the colors in her mane danced like ripples in a pool of water. With a gentle flick of her tail, Prism touched the ground, and the valley began to change. The trees burst with lush green leaves, the flowers bloomed in shades of pink, purple, and yellow, and the sky turned a brilliant blue. Birds chirped happily, and the air became sweet and fresh once more. The animals in the valley gathered around her, marveling at the beauty she had restored. Thank you, Rainbow Unicorn, a little rabbit said, her eyes wide with wonder. You've brought the colors back to us. Smiling, Prism nodded. It was my pleasure. Every corner of this world deserves to be bright. Next, Prism continued her journey to the silent hills. Here everything was quiet. The land was barren, and the once vibrant hills were now dull and dry. Prism felt a little sad but knew she had the power to change it. With a graceful leap, she soared into the sky, letting the colors of her mane swirl around her like a vibrant storm. The hills trembled for a moment, and then the colors spilled out, turning the once empty land into a breathtaking display of red poppies, orange sunsets, and golden grasses. The hills were alive again with the spirit of color. I knew you'd bring back the joy, said a wise old owl perched on a nearby tree. This land feels alive again. Prism's heart swelled with happiness. Every place can shine if it has the right light, she said softly. Finally, Prism reached the Rainbow Bridge, a mysterious ancient path that connected the sky to the earth. But as she approached, she noticed the bridge had lost its sparkle. It was faded, and the colors were barely visible. The rainbow had dimmed, and the passage between the two worlds seemed to be disappearing. Prism closed her eyes and took a deep breath. She could feel the power of her colors within her. With a burst of energy, she galloped onto the bridge, her rainbow mane trailing behind her like a river of light. She reached the center of the bridge, and with a gentle tap of her hoof, the rainbow exploded into brilliant, shimmering colors, stretching far and wide across the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet bloomed in their full glory, lighting up the heavens and reconnecting the land to the sky. The animals in the distance looked up in awe, and the people in the nearby villages cheered. The world had been revived, full of color, joy, and life, all thanks to the Rainbow Unicorn. Prism smiled softly, her heart warm with the knowledge that she had brought happiness to so many. This world is full of magic, she whispered. And the greatest magic of all is the joy we share. And so, the Rainbow Unicorn continued her journey, spreading color wherever she went, always leaving behind a little bit of joy and wonder in the hearts of those she met. For as long as Prism roamed the lands, no place would ever be dull or lifeless again. The end.